from EA Forex Academy, it's Petko Alexandrov. Today is 12th of October. Today is a brilliant day for the pound. Even during the London session, we have pound dollar in a range. It is just between 122.80, 85 to 123.05. Anyway, at the moment I have many short trades opened. My stop losses are above 123.50. You can see higher on 58. I have more on above 60. I do expect it to go further below to 122.70, 75. What do we see on the daily chart is that after the huge drop that we had last week during the Asian session, we had a very negative day, and today as well is another negative day. This is the so-called dead cat bounce, right? Even we had the bounce during last week, but the next days are very negative, and the dead cat bounce means that after a huge drop, during the next days there is no any pullback, there is no any bounce, and the market continues to be negative. So in the same time, we see that we have a very strong dollar the whole morning versus all the currencies. As you know, in one of my monitors I have the 6 majors always open, so I know which one is strongest, and so I'm selling it versus the pound. So I do expect another 20 pips lower down till the end of London session. If not, I will take my profit, which is not really bad. Till the moment I have around 600 pips, which is not a bad profit, but I want to reach 1000, which is my target every day. 1000 pips. Of course, not every day I can succeed it, but that's my target. So how I do it, guys, I sell every pullback. It's not a swing trading because I'm doing it on M1 chart. It's more of a scalping trading, something between scalping trading and swing trading. So what I'm looking for is the strong trend, and I'm just looking to sell it when the trend is going down. But this range this morning is kind of messy, and it just goes sideways, but I really expect it any moment to drop lower. What I can expect is another test of 123. Anyway, my FIP at the moment, it's exactly there at 0.382 on a daily chart. You can see there. So right now we have the drop. The price starts to go down now, 122.84. My first take profit is very close, few pips below. It is 122.83. I think that's it. The price will break down now. It is just testing the 122.80. My next two take profits are at 70 and 65. Currently, guys, the pound is at record low levels after the Brexit for the last 3 decades. And this way, fundamentally and technically, I sell it the last days and I succeed to take great profits over here, and my results during the last week are just great. So the last candle that closed on M15, you can see it right over here. It's a very negative one. It closed nearly on the zero, but you can see previously even one closed on the lowest point. After that we had a move up. What I can draw is a counter trend line over here. You can see it was broken very impulsively. In the next minutes I do expect it to go below, but it is 1:30 UK time right now, guys, because by 1:30 UK time I want to stop my trading for the day. Usually I do trade only during the London session, because it's crucially important for the forex market. Of course, the others are great to trade it, especially the New York, Tokyo. But if I make a great result during London, I take a break on the afternoon, or I just do mentoring and teaching. I do prefer to have 2 hours great trading with a good profit instead of trading the whole day. So normally what I do, I open many positions in one direction. so I do not rely on a single entry, on a single take profit. Of course, it depends on your broker if you can hedge on it or if you can add to the positions or reduce the positions. What I do, doesn't matter which broker I'm using, I open many trades, many orders on different levels. So each one that I have opened, it's according different strategy, okay, but it's the same direction. And this way I have portfolio of different strategies, not only one. So if one starts losing, if I didn't enter in the right price, the other will compensate it. And this way the losses are less and my profit line gets more stable. Okay, the price stopped again at 122.80, but it doesn't go higher, it just to 122.85. And at the same time I have a couple of positions open at the dollar yen. Of course, long, because the dollar yen crossed a very important trend line. We have a trend line from the beginning of, what is it, January 2016, and it was broken last week. All right, very impulsively broken, and now the dollar yen is very positive, so we are looking to buy it. This impulsive break was according to all conditions for impulsive break that we educate in EA Forex Academy, and as well in the H4 chart we have this counter trend line that was broken impulsively as well. All trades here are on positive with me, but I do expect it to go above 104.15 before reaching 104.50.60. Anyway, most of my positions today are on the cable. I have around 17 open positions and I have few hedging positions on the long side, and I will close those if 122.80 is closed. Definitely a strong support we have at 122.70, and this is just for the day because anyway this is record levels for the pound, and this level doesn't mean anything really. So the resistance is at 123.07, 123.10. Before you can see it was a support, then it became a resistance, a strong resistance. However, my stop loss are above 123.50, 60, higher. Anyway, it's very risky if I place them below this level. What I was expecting during the London session was this counter trend line to be broken, because the thing I want to see right now is the price to retest it and to go further below, because normally when an important level or important counter trend line breaks, we expect retests, just what we see after that, and then it will go further below. Today we don't have any important news that might interfere my trading and change the direction of the trading. At 12 we were expecting Saunders to talk, but he didn't say anything important that interfered the market. Huge movement on euro dollar as well. I have 4 or 5 positions here, even a little bit more. Euro dollar, you can see actually they were closed right here. You can see here was the entry, and then my take profit was hit. I did not expect that it will go below 111. Anyway, I expected to go further below, and you can see this was a very short trade with just 9 pips of take profit, but now I have some other that are with much bigger take profit, where the take profit is at 110.60. Anyway guys, you can see what's going on now with the pound. 122.60, 68, very close to my take profit. One was closed, the next is just few pips, 122.68, 122.67, very close. I'm just waiting a couple of seconds and I think it will be broken. You can see the retest was exactly what I did expect, and then the price continued lower. I do believe I already have the 1000 pips in my pocket. I will just wait a little bit more, and here it is, 122.67, 62 even, and I had my take profits, so the price even continued to 122.60, 122.62. and price continues lower. However, my take profit was reached, so I'm not going to trade there. So you can see here are the profits. Let me just put it on the recording screen. So it is totally 1182 pips, and I have 109 or 109 for losses. These were the hedging positions that I have, but the total I have is 1073.5. Okay, this is the net pips, 1073.5. This is the total result that I have. You can see yesterday 660, but the day before it was 1197, and then you see the results from the previous days. Obviously my target is always 1000 pips, and I always wish you to have great trading days and always trade safe and smart, guys. Thanks for watching. Cheers.